And we should be live right now. Hello everyone, it is I, Republic Subs. Welcome to our first live stream in a while. I am so upset. I've been wanting to do live streams, and I haven't been. I need to get more on top of that. Which is starting this weekend, February 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, all President's Day weekend. Yesterday I got caught up with the Dark Troopers battle pack that came in. So yeah. So either way, plan for today, as you already saw in the thumbnail, Boba Fett's throne room. I got it early, guys. Huge thank you to Brix Foundation on Instagram. He picked me up one. He lives in Texas. We got 3-day shipping. It was $20. So it about evened out to be $100. Technically, it was $80 at Costco. So if you're in the Midwest right now, check your local Costco's. If you're in the Northeast, like New Jersey, New York, that area, the 23rd is when most Costco's are getting them at $80. Best deal. If you have a Costco membership, totally worth it. An easy $80 value. Fantastic deal for $80. California's, I think, have them too right now. Just call up your local Costco's if you want to find out where I got one. And the Dark Trooper one I got from a friend on Instagram. His local store had them in stock, so if anyone's wondering, that's where he got that. Either way, we're going to get started, and let's just quickly say hi. Imperial Brick Studios. I saw you left a really nice comment. Love this channel recently. Subbed and think this is great. I really appreciate that. I saw that, and I thought it was awesome. Bread Productions is here, of course. Bread Productions, the legend. His smile for the thumbnail is like staring into my soul. Ooh, okay. The Expired Tea, Fire Solanda. He's a classic fan. He's been here for a long time. Polybius, Death Trooper Bricks. What's better, Boba's Throne Room or Dark Trooper Attack? I'm hoping to get both, but if I could only choose one, which would be better? They're very different sets, so I don't even think comparing them is really fair. I mean, it depends what you want. Like, if you have $100, I mean, it depends. I guess the real question would be, would you rather get, like, 3 Dark Trooper sets or one of these? That should be the question you ask yourself. Maybe for 30, 60, 90. Yeah. Which cost you to get this from? This one I think came from Austin. So yeah, either way, my computer's over here because I have a hyperlapse camera. So we're going to get that started. We're going to get started right ahead. So here, I'm going to move the box. I'm going to start the hyperlapse. And we have bag 1 right here. Starting off, looks like with Boba Fett and Fennec. So yeah, let's just start the hyperlapse. 1 second. I'm going to just go hyperlapse. Sorry, I had it set up, but it went away. Okay, cool. So let us begin, ladies and gentlemen. Either way, welcome. It's our first stream in a long time. I miss you all so much. I miss streaming. It's been a hot minute. I mean, it hasn't been that long. It's been like a couple weeks. But yeah, it's been a mess recently. So I'm happy to finally be back in the swing of streaming. Any advice for shelf cases on Lego? I know Wicked Brick says Caboodle stands. I like to place my Lego on a nice looking shelf or something. Any suggestions? Thank you. IKEA is always great. I still use a lot. I'm still waiting because IKEA takes forever to stock, unfortunately. So that's just something you have to kind of deal with. Also, we have Boba Fett here. It kills me that they didn't do this helmet because this set would have been even more like great if they just got down the stupid like legs. Like, why can't they do that? Please, Lego. Okay. Okay, where are the legs? You guys up there. They're hiding under a plate. You guys know I suck at finding pieces. Hey Skywalker Bricks. Bread Productions POV Javier does not show up. If Javi didn't show up, I'd be so sad. Oh, that would be just tragic. Absolutely tragic. He commented on my 30K. By the way, guys, this is our first stream since 30K. We also have 50 people here now. The channel has been popping. I have not had the channel, like, doing this well ever. And it's insane. Thank you all so much. Like, from the bottom of my heart. Like our worst performing videos are still getting, like, 3,000-4,000 views. Where before it would be, like, a really bad performing video would get, like... What would it get? It would get, like, under 1,000. And it would take forever to just inch it towards that 1,000. So it's awesome. See, either way, first minifigure, Boba Fett. Very cool. I'm going to be relatively quick this stream. I know it's unfortunate. I want to get a review out, hopefully still by 3. I don't know how long this is going to take to build, though. So I guess we will wait and see. And I'm here with you all. So yeah, yo, sup, man. Congrats on 30K. Thank you. 30,000, man. Wow. You guys know, if anyone who watches my videos who's here, I'm assuming since most of you are here, most of you watch my videos, you know I've been pushing 30K hard. I have been like, and we hit it. So like, it's a nice breath. I'm not going to push a goal as much in February. Move into March, obviously, we're probably going to push 35, 40K. I checked my channel stats recently as I try to find this friggin' slope. There it is. If you guys go to my Social Blade, which I trust their analytics, because they've been pretty accurate predictors at, you know, how my channel does. They're saying I'm going to have 100K within the next, like, year and, like, 3 months, 4 months. Which, man, if that turns out, oh my god. Like, because the channel has been extra killing it. And when I get in modes like this, like I've had spikes like this. Usually it doesn't calm down. Usually this is like the baseline now. So, man, I just want to thank you all watching this right now because like you're a part of something big for me and like just for a whole community. 100,000 people. I mean, you're just the start. So everyone before 50K, like you were at the first half of this thing. So, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. You know, to think about the amount of people 30,000 is. My school is about 1,000 people. So it's that, like, times 30. Which is just, like, I just can't even fathom that. Like it's just a big number. Like, it's a really big number. Like, wow. Can you make a video showing your clone army? Yeah, yes, I'll get to that. I need to do a clone army update video. Now, I have been kind of holding off on army videos just because I want to wait for this March wave to be done. So once I get all the helmet sets and do stuff on them, then I'm gonna, you know, get to doing all that stuff. Math with Logan, yes. So once the helmet sets, I still haven't reviewed the 2020 and like I think 2020 2021 helmet sets, so I want to get those all underway. I'm not going to do like an individual video on each helmet because that's boring. I just want to do full helmet overview, even on the retired ones. So yeah, I just want to do that because now I pretty much own all of them except for Vader and the new ones coming out, and those are I'm gonna have to wait until actual Lego store opens, and they're not like helmet videos don't generally do well, so like I'm not in a huge rush to do those. But army videos of 2022. You see, part of me wants to wait for the summer wave, but part of me doesn't. So I guess the real question is, which armies do you want to see done first? We do a Mandalorian army. I think last year we did a full minifigure army, and you see now I could actually do them, and they could actually look nice because I have a way bigger studio table. And speaking of studio, I recently, recleaned out and redid my studio. If you guys remember the posters I have, and then you kind of forget about them after a while. I know I did. I have a poster of, like, a New Hope poster behind me, and a collection of all the Star Wars characters. I switched those out. I switched them out with Lego Star Wars posters I had from, like, the back of, like, 2014 sets. Because in 2014, Lego was awesome, and they would throw posters in the sets. They don't do that anymore. What's the deal, Lego? Please, bring it back. Yo, General Grievous, didn't you die 17 years ago? Was Revenge of the Sith 16 years ago. 16 years ago. So, don't age me that much. No, I noticed that M&R made a review of this set. Yeah, I saw that. I haven't finished his review yet. Generally speaking, I've heard a lot of people have, taken away negative, feelings on the set. I don't know. I'm going to have to wait to see and have it fully built. But, so far, I still like it, as far as I can tell. And I think a thing they acknowledge with this set, it's not really for the exterior. I've seen a lot of people complaining saying the exterior. I don't think this set's marketed as towards the exterior. I think it's nice that they try to resemble something of the exterior, but they didn't have to do that to begin with. I think it's more, honestly, for the interior. Because if they wanted to do it off the exterior, they could have. Here, you guys see this? This tower. If they wanted to model it more off the exterior, they would have taken the pieces away from this. They would have made this a little taller, and they would have given this a little roof. I feel like they would have done that. It just would have made sense if they wanted to model it to make it look more like that type of model. It's more of a interior model where you focus on the throne and the encapsulating rooms around it. I think that's my opinion. That's not a fact. I can't prove that that's what it was made for. But that's what I take away from it, at least. So I think that's something to consider when looking at this set. And it's still a great set for all the figures. Did your local Costco get this in today? Maybe. I didn't get it from my local Costco, though. I got it from my friend Brix Foundation. Thank you to him. I am so appreciative. He got me out 3-day shipping. Supposed to technically get here yesterday, but it didn't. So yeah. What are your thoughts on the new Naboo Starfighter? All the custom sets are better. You see, my opinion's evolved a little bit on the Naboo Starfighter. Because when I first saw it, I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. But then again, we were also in the influx of like everyone just finishing their customs because like everyone knew that was going to be a set. It was made to be a set type of a thing. And you see, the more I look at it, like it could have used more silver highlights. Like you look at the set in the show, or the build in the show, or whatever, it's the ship. It's way more, I guess, like shiny and silver, and they don't really capture that well. And also, it totally should have included a pit droid. That's a petty nitpick, but the fact that there was no pit droid is kind of disturbing. It wouldn't have taken much effort, and for $60 they could have done it because you basically have 2 official figures and 2 mini molds. BD1 is great though. Really happy they're bringing BD1 in, and that makes me really confident. Does anyone know here? So I'm gonna need chat to do some sleuthing. Is Fallen Order 2 coming out this year? I just want to know. Because, yeah. Logan, do you see LEGO made an N1 pre-order? They took it off? They did? I didn't know that. Naboo Starfighter is boring because the built mock from Hachikuru looks so much better. Cool. Can you connect the set with the Rancor pit, or do you know why, mods? I don't think you can. A pit. Yeah. If I join the channel, what benefits do I get? Well, if you join the stud silver, you get to support us in chat. You get all the emojis. You get pretty much guaranteed responses from me whenever you like ask questions because I see it highlighted, so I prioritize it. And you do get some exclusive videos, so that's cool. And if you get any tier above that, you get an entire documentary style series on how to grow a LEGO YouTube channel and the steps I used, and pretty much a guarantee on how to get 1,000 subscribers in 1 month or 30 days or less. It's a really fun and easy video. It's really great, and even if you join for a month just for that program, I wouldn't blame you. It's a good program, and I wish I had it when I started because there's no real resources out there in the community to show you how to grow your channel. It's still more of a obscured thing, I guess. Is it worth getting Jabba's Palace and Rancor Pit for this? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, isn't this Jabba's Palace? I mean, that's the whole reason you would get this, is specifically so you don't have to go out and buy the old one. The Rancor Pit's going for $300 now. So I feel like your money would be better spent, say, buying the Cantina. I feel like that would be honestly a cooler add-on. You're getting all the cool figures. And quite honestly, if you wanted to get creative, you could, and you didn't really like the Cantina build, you could certainly try making a Jabba's Palace from the pieces in that. So that's my take. I know it's not a popular one, but if you have all the money in the world, then go for it. So, I guess. But, that's not really like a go buy it type of a statement. It's more like a, if you want, I guess. Like, I still don't own the old Jabba's Palace, so unfortunately I won't be able to compare it. And I don't want to spend $300-something to get it. My buddy Brix was selling it for $75, and I was just like, he had it used, and there were no figures, and I didn't want to have to go out and buy all the figures, and then the box, and, I want to do, when I do something, I want it to feel complete. Because I like to do boxes, and I like to do all that stuff. So, that's kind of why I've just kind of, said no to that, because getting it sealed, or even, fully completed, just opened and built, it's pricey. It's really pricey. So, I was like, it's not worth it for whatever it's going to end up costing. But yeah, it's not cheap either, so. Just finished my Cantina myself. I'm only 12, so the FBI is trying to find me all day. Yeah, those dates are arbitrary, where it's like, 18, what is this one? 9+. I think an 8-year-old could probably build this. If they had some. I think those are, obviously they're just suggestions. I don't even know why LEGO still does most of them. I get the 4+ ones. That makes sense. You don't want 2-year-olds building LEGO sets. What are your thoughts on LEGO White Homework? What? I don't know what that means. Yo! Bread Productions, thank you. He donated 6 Canadian. Yo, anyone want to go to Denmark and go to the LEGO HQ and force them to make Captain Rex's Y-Wing? I could just wait. I don't know if I need to go on a trip to Denmark. But I appreciate the $6. Thank you. I'm 10 and I built Mos Eisley. Yeah, see, like, Mos Eisley is up. You see the reason I'm excited about this one? Lego rare... Oh, yeah, there it is. Here, let me get a move the thing. By the way, if you all donations obviously go to support the channel, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. If you donate through Streamlabs, it actually, you know, the gods of YouTube don't take as much, because YouTube takes an absurd amount off of donations. So yeah, everything's appreciated in that regard. Okay, we're almost done with bag 1. Which pretty epic. We only have 2 extra pieces. Cool. Unless those weren't extra pieces. So, nope, they were extra pieces. Yeah. So yeah, what are you guys doing for President's Day? Do you guys, for all my American bros, you have 61 viewers. Very epic. So here is bag 1. With the Dark Troopers, I did one between bag 1 and bag 2. But I don't know if I want to go and record like separate things for each bag because there's 6 of them. So maybe I'll do a halfway thing. Darn, bag 2 doesn't come with any figures. Disappointment. What are your thoughts on Lego Star Wars Count Dooku Death Set Poly Bag? It has 3 pieces, which are his 2 arms and his head. I've seen that. That's funny. It's not true. Don't believe him. Do you think we will get a gunship this year? Yes. I honestly, I never thought we'd get one. And actually, not Sam Smith, a YouTuber, he's from the UK, he made an interesting YouTube short a while back about saying, you know, people don't really want a UCS gunship. What they really want is a play-scale gunship to, like, put all their minifigures in. And I agreed with that. I thought that was a really good point, because, like, he's right. Nobody really, like, everyone thought, oh, I'll get a minifigure scale UCS gunship. And that's not what they ended up doing, obviously. So, yeah, we have this weird, like, pot smoking. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah. So yeah, stay at home, maybe buy a Lego Star Wars set. Awesome. Yeah, this is a great weekend. If you can, if you're in a position to, buy a Lego Star Wars set. Yeah, why not? I mean, go to your local Costco, see if they have Boba's Palace. Or, I don't know why they call it Boba's Throne, because in the advertising, Boba's not sitting on the throne. Lego, explain, please. Explain. It's a funny vine. Like, America, explain. I want dropship, 350. Yeah, is that what the dropship goes? Someone offered me the dropship and ATOT with all the minifigures sealed. Not sealed. It wasn't sealed. But it came with everything. It was like 250. And I said no. And I don't regret my decision at the time, and I really still don't regret it, but, like, if I was presented that now, I totally would have gone for it. I understand why I did it at the time, and it was probably better for it. Because any time I spend money, I am not spending money well. Other than, you know, I mean, even when I buy new sets, most of the time I'm not making my money back. At least on the videos they're coming out in, like, overall. Like, part of the reason I'm trying so hard to get these sets early, because, like, normally I'd be like, yeah, I'll wait. But I want to set a standard so, like, you guys can rely on me to have videos on this. And while I, you know, unfortunately was not first, like, to review this or whatever, I am still going to, you know, be probably the second or third, like, legit Lego YouTuber to do one, because all the LAN members now have closer deadlines. So now I guess it's a little more competitive, which is kind of nice for us YouTubers. For those who don't know, there's like in the Lego YouTube world, there's grinds for people to have out the first reviews of sets. And I am a part of that grind now. So make sure to support your Lego YouTubers by watching the first one to motivate them more. Or even watch the ones who posted after, so they don't feel as bad. Because I know, like, this one's... If I was the first one to do a video on, say, Boba's Throne Room, it probably would get, like, 60,000, 70,000 views. Which, granted, still wouldn't pay for the full set. But it would be a great performing video. Like, my friend the Brick was the first to do one on the Bad Batch shuttle. It did very well for him. So it's the same sort of deal here. So, yeah. Like, with the Dark Trooper one, that one got... It's up to... It performed about average for my channel. I need Lego to make another Padme in her Phantom Menace outfit. I have no Padme minifigure. That is a cool minifigure, though. That Padme in her Phantom Menace outfit. How to become a LEGO ambassador. You see, now I'm worried. I don't know if I want to become a LEGO ambassador as much because it takes them so long to send out stuff. Well, it doesn't take them so long to send out stuff. But they set these deadlines, like where you can't upload it until a certain day. And I don't really want to deal with that. It's like I want to be the first to get it up. So, like, I mean, I guess we'll wait to see how they handle it because I'm not even going to be really able to apply for the LAN for another, like, year or two. So, yeah. Either way, here we have some grilling. Pretty epic. We got some rotisserie chicken. Oh, crud. I built it wrong. Oops. My bee. Okay. There we go. Don't want to have it wrongly built for thousands of people to see. Either way, second person to upload a video on it. That's pretty good. I don't know. Did Emmasaurus do one yet? And when I say that people, I mean like official people. Like some people will be like, oh, hey guys, look, I got it. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Now it works. But like official people in the community, I guess that are more established. Not to sound like, oh, I'm so special, but yeah. Where can I buy pauldrons for my figs? The Cape Cantina. They're fantastic. I love those guys. Use code RStuds. I don't think I get any money for it anymore because I haven't talked to him in forever. But yeah, so just use them. They have great products, even though they don't give me money for it. The LEGO Ambassador Network will not let leaks. I don't do leaks. I do reveals. So if something gets revealed, then I report on it because. So like with the back of the instruction manual. So like I'm like I could do that because it wasn't like a stolen thing. Okay. Okay. I don't know why they don't just make this one long sticker. Like that would make more sense to me. Yo, and again, thank you, Bread, so much. I appreciate that. Wow. How do I become a LEGO ambassador? I think there's an FAQ on that online, but you know. You need to have like a substantial following or like group of people to become a LEGO ambassador. So I mean it depends. Like if you're a woman, you could probably do it pretty easy. You see, the one problem I have with LAN is how they didn't accept my guy Brickitect. Like I don't talk to Brickitect much, but like he has 100,000 something subscribers. He applies and they're like, oh, you're like a dude and you have a kid and there's a kid in your videos, so we don't want to support that. And I'm like, bruh, not cool. And it's like, I've seen, and I'm not going to like name names, because I'm happy for anyone who gets in it, quite honestly. But I've seen some people who just don't have much of a following, and the only videos they upload now are LAN videos. And I'm like, you know, like, what's the deal with that? Like, it's kind of not fair. Like, because I think there are some people who would be much better suited to do it. By the way, my TikTok has been popping lately. I got a video with like it probably has like 200,000 views by now. It was just, one day I just like, I put up a thing about my Republic fighter tank, and I uploaded it, and it blew up out of nowhere. Like literally I woke up and I'm like, 160,000 views? What? That can't be right. And then I uploaded a second one about my custom Mando Starfighter. You guys watch that video. If you haven't watched it, watch it. After this live stream. And that got another like 60,000. I wanted to touch on this because I haven't officially addressed it like on my channel yet. I am going to be addressing it. I already recorded and edited this rumor video yesterday. So here I'll tell you now. So here is my little bit of a theory, if you will. So for those who know, Cad Bane is having a ship come out next year, or this year, for $60. That is, or $160. That is coming out. Oh my gosh, what month is it? that is coming out in August. Yes. So, if you guys remember the last $160 set, that was Moff Gideon's cruiser. It came with a Dark Trooper, right? So okay, so you're following. Later on, they released basically a Dark Trooper, minifigure builder pack because they wanted to get some initial sales off of that army builder, and then after that they throw it in a cheaper set. I think the same thing's going to happen in Cad Bane's ship. It's the same price range that they do this type of thing with. Now, what is that going to be? And it is going to be the Crosshair Elite Clone Trooper. I am almost certain they are going to throw the Crosshair Elite Clone Trooper in Cad Bane's ship, and then after that, they will be putting it in, say, a battle pack after the Bad Batch Season 2, which I'm sure they're going to show up in. So, yeah, that is my theory, and I'm sure Omega's going to show up in that too. Everyone's saying Omega Battle Pack. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do Omega Battle Pack, but that's going to be a great set. Because finally we're getting Omega, which is going to be really nice. Now the real question is, I think that they're going to throw in, what's her name, Nala Se, in the Cad Bane ship. And I proposed the theory to Falcon Fan 1414, one of the, the major rumors, and he's like, nah, but she'll show up in another set. What other set? And I talked about this again in the video that I'm uploading later this week. And it's probably gonna go up tomorrow? Yo! Liam the Lego guy has been a member for 2 months. Wow, I remember. He was Lego Boy, I think, right? No, maybe I'm wrong on that one. But thank you. Wow. For all members, by the way, you can send a little thing and it sends out a little notification. So, yeah, that is great. Thanks, man. Wow. Brick Spray, I think you could send out one if you've been here a decent amount of time. I think you have. What happens if you call Republic Studs at 3 a.m.? He will be pissed because he wants to sleep, and you woke him up. Or he just won't pick up because he's sleeping. So, that's what'll happen. Sorry, not very anticlimactic. Maybe on, like, I don't know, when would I be up at 3 a.m.? There's very few circumstances in which I'd be up at 3 a.m. Unless I, like, woke up in the middle of the night. Because, like, I am very regimented in my sleep schedule. I fall asleep at a good time. Is that Javier? Oh, darn it, I thought I saw Javier. Aw. Disappointment. Hi, Studs, how are you? Django Fett, yo, what's up? Wookiee, Brick Studios, yeah, Obi-Wan ship. No, we know Nala Se's showing up in Obi-Wan ship. We know she's showing up in there. The question is there another thing that Nala Se will be showing up in? Because that was what I proposed. I was like, oh, they're going to use her in another set. Because, like, she makes sense. In a why would they make her for only one, like, Starfighter? Like, that seems weird. It feels like almost shoehorned in. Like, out of all the characters they could throw in there, they throw in her. Like, they could have thrown in Django or something. And he insists that we're going to be getting someone else. So, her in another set, so we wonder what it is. I was never Lego Boy, I was always Lego Guy. Okay, my bad. Okay, well, either way, we are essentially done with this part of the set. Now we are going to be building the frontal part, that is the roof. We have some extra pieces, so we're going to put that in my extra pieces jar. Do you like Lego Jurassic World? The sets, I think, are pretty good. You see, the problem we always have with the Jurassic sets, obviously there's a focus on the dinosaurs, which are really cool, but that's all you're paying for. You're paying $30 for the dinosaur. Yo, Bread Productions. Bread Productions, yo, you guys want to go to Texas and find Javier? Javier, for those who don't know, is my crime fighter by day, Lego builder by night. Copied? What are you, copy and pasting? Have you ever played Among Us with RTX graphics? You see, I played Among Us, like, not a lot of times. I played it with a few YouTubers. I think I played it with M&R once. That was pretty fun. Actually, it was more than once, but yeah. Yeah. Erwin Rommel, let's go. Django Fett's here. I forced a clone to take my place. My head got cut off. That would be kind of funny. They had a clone stand-in for Django. Like, so that wasn't actually Django. That was just someone wearing his armor, and Django's actually still out there somewhere. Dang, that would be heck of a plot line for Book of Boba. You play a 90-year-old old man, Django Fett. Oh, that wasn't my head, son. You should have checked the corpse. Well, actually, how would he know it was a clone? Yeah, so, like, how funny would that be? That would be really funny, actually. And you see, I could see them doing something like that. Something interesting, I think Shifrless it was, brought it up. So on YouTube, So he basically, his take on like Book of Boba is now what they're doing is they're just pushing a bunch of nostalgia for the prequels in movies. So like throw in the clones, they'll throw in Ahsoka, they'll throw in all this stuff. And basically it's like they'll just keep doing this repetitive disaster where they'll create something, nobody will like it, and then everyone will be nostalgic for it, the next generation. And that cycle would repeat. So, like, with the original trilogy, they decided, okay, we're just going to focus an entire trilogy on this. And then they did that. And because basically all of the sequel trilogy, all that is just a bunch of, like, just, like, oh, you remember this movie, right? Well, here it is. But, like, new again. Give us your money. So like he tends to think that they're just gonna do that with the prequels now, where everyone's just gonna be nostalgic for the prequels. But the thing about the prequels is they are built on like original storytelling, so like I think it's difficult to do. Well, not original. Well, the originals were built on no, that's a stupid point. I take that back. The originals were built on original storytelling too. That was a stupid point. But with that being said, like I do find that an interesting take on what's going on with the modern state of Star Wars. Yo, Bread Productions is just loading dollar bills, or I don't know, what is 278 Canadian, onto the stream, but thank you. I appreciate it. If you can, if you're going to keep doing this, do it through Streamlabs, because at least Streamlabs gives me half. But thank you again, I appreciate it. All of it's, of course, always appreciated. By the way, guys, how have you been liking the recent content? What do you want to see switched up? What do you like? What do you not like? I just want just fill me in. And again, thank you, Bread Productions, the Mad Lad, the Legend, and also the reason I like it through Streamlabs is because it registers on the donation thing. So like technically we've hit our goal of $50 over the course of time, but now it just doesn't register and I can't edit it. So we want to phase 2 Cody. We do. So May 4th promos. I know this is not what everyone's going to want to hear, but a figure I would kind of like to see as a May 4th promo this year, and this is going to be a hot take, and nobody's going to like me for it, but I want to see Emperor. Now, hear me out. Emperor has not been made in LEGO Star Wars. We're getting a Luke's land speeder. Last year we got the Tatooine Homestead, and it just kind of seems overdue. Like, I think that would be, like, it's not, people don't have to worry about if they can't get their hands on it, if they don't have a LEGO store, or they can't buy off LEGO, then they don't have to worry about it, because, it's Emperor. And for those who do have it, hey, it's cool, you got Emperor. And then they can follow that up by eventually doing Luke's house, which hopefully they eventually do. Actually, if they do Luke's house, then don't do Emperor, because, yeah. I am genuinely shocked they have not done Luke Skywalker's home. Like, in the 20 years of LEGO Star Wars, like, one of the most iconic, structures in the movies they haven't done. Like, what's that about? Somebody explain that to me. Like, that is one of the more gerfluffling things. Because, like, I know they're big into their original trilogy stuff. So, what's the deal? I genuinely don't know. Like that and Yavin, it certainly baffles me. They just keep doing, Hoth and, Endor. And that's it. And it's an alternation between the two. So everyone's like, Studs, you promised that you'll buy an Among Us set if you hit 30K. And I'm like, that's not what I promised. I said if I hit it by a certain date, then I will buy an Among Us set. But with that being said, I will give you guys a second opportunity for me to review an Among Us set, unfortunately. Okay, I just need to move this all forward a brick because I built it too close. So here's your opportunity. If we hit 35,000, 35,000 by the end of March, the last day of the month of March, I will review an Among Us set. How's that sound, ladies and gentlemen? I think we could do it. That would be the biggest channel growth we'd ever have to have, but then again, we did really well this month, so yeah. I'm gonna chance it. We're gonna see. It's actually I'll lower it to I'll lower it to 34. If we get 34,000, I'll do it. Among Us, man, he said he would send fans. Just, Jesus. What? I do not know what is happening anymore. I've lost control of my stream. We want Jedi Fallen Order sets. I do too. Fallen Order, I think we have a very, very solid shot at getting, say, like the Mantis. I keep calling it the Stinger Mantis. Is it called that? I didn't play the game. I just watched all the cutscenes on YouTube. I know that's not how to do it, but I don't like puzzles. Because I just, like, I don't want to, I don't have the time to do many games anymore. Which is why when Lego Star Wars comes out, by the way, that comes out April something. So, oh, yeah, I don't know what that comment even is. Thank you though, Bread Productions. I am literally dying, bro. Bread Productions is the biggest sport. Yeah, Bread Productions, where do you get all this money from? Holy crap. You see, what is this? He keeps donating in this 278 Canadian, 79. So,
and we should be
wait, oops, crud.
Right.
1 second. What is 2.79 Canadian in American dollars? Okay, so it's basically like $2.20. So thank you. You gotta do it, Logan. hello. Oh, geez, what's going on? He's rich. I am so. You have no idea. I am just oozing with cash. No, I can't be rich. Now, the reason I'm not rich, there's a big reason why I'm not rich. It's because of things like this. Because I actually spend all my money on Lego. That's why I'm not rich. Because it is a terrible habit. And I don't recommend anyone who wants to have any level of money. Please, thank you for the $2, man. I appreciate that. You know, Bread, I'm just going to throw this out there. If you're going to keep like throwing out donos every 5 seconds, you might as well just become a member. It starts at only 99 cents. So I'll throw it out there. But, you know, you do you, man. Plus you get all the cool emojis to spam, so. Yo, Brad Brix is here. What? Brad Brix has been an awesome fan of the channel. Yeah, I need to build quicker because I want to get this review out at 3, and it is 12:30. So, you see, this one takes a lot longer than the Dark Trooper one because it's a bigger set. So I have a lot more to review, a lot more minifigures to look at, a lot more box design to look at, a lot more hyperlapse time, a lot more upload time, a lot more thumbnail time. So, I don't know. Guys, is it okay with you if the video comes out a little later today? Or do you just want to have a video uploaded and then you'll wait for this review tomorrow? Because I have a full 2022 rumor video ready to go out because I just wanted to discuss my thoughts on it. And I've talked a little bit about stuff on the stream so far, but you tell me. Because I'm probably going to decide what I want to do anyway, but I want to hear what you think. I've been a fan of this channel since 5K. Yeah, I know Brad Brix. Brad Brix is an insane man. He's been here a long time, and I really appreciate it. And it's especially awesome to see people like him around because, like, it's like you get to see, you know, how far you've come, I guess. Like, he was there. Cool. We have a snake at the front, which is cool. Plays donated. You're the reason they started collecting Lego Star Wars again. Aw. I appreciate that, man. I'm sorry in advance to your wallets. I will say that much. So, like, don't blame that on me. Yeah. Well, that's nice to hear. You know, what made you start watching my videos, I guess, if you were in the Lego Star Wars as much previously. Dang, I appreciate that. 66 viewers. Whoa! Yeah, this stream is popping. Again, channel has been something else recently. It's like crazy. Every day I'll check and I'm like up at least 100 subs. I'm like, whoa. Like I just checked, I'm at like 30,200 something. Like this morning. I don't even know what it's at now. And they don't tell you specifics anymore. Like they used to give you the exact number. Like where you'd refresh and it would be the exact number. Although I'm kind of in favor of this system where it just changes every couple of digits. Although I am not a fan of with the when you have like 100,000. I wish it's still like because you have to wait until you get every 1,000 subscribers for it to update. I don't like that. I think yeah, like my friend Daly has one, and you only know every 1,000. So like, I don't like that they do that. Everyone else like for like everything else though, I like what they do. I just bought Vader's Castle set 2 days ago on Amazon. Can't wait. Yeah, I saw it went back on stock. I was gonna do a community post, but by the time I got to it, it was pretty much sold out. So like, yeah. For those who don't know, they restocked Vader's Castle briefly on Amazon. So nobody really knows why. But yeah. So that's kind of cool, I think, maybe. I don't know. It might be concerning, because I kind of hoped that set retired. But also I kind of hope it doesn't, because I kind of want to buy a second one. But, you know. Only to keep sealed. So maybe I should. I don't friggin' know. Okay, look, here it is. You see, I don't think the front looks too bad. Now, what this does need is a roof. It needs a roof badly. This roof sucks. It's just not a good roof. That is the main lacking thing the set needs. And realistically, it probably could have taken 5 pieces. Like it would have been big pieces, but I think if they raised the price, say $10, and they threw in the extra 5 pieces, and maybe if they want to throw in another figure, however they want to justify that price, I think I would have been willing to pay the extra, to be 100% honest. I just feel like it would have been more worth it. You get a more complete filling set. But again, as I stated earlier, I don't think this set really is for that exterior. And, you know, I want to remind everyone something. And I kind of want to do a full video on this. Because like I've talked about this, and I just like doing commentary stuff. But I did that one on the Clone Wars Y-Wing, and a lot of people took it the wrong way. They were like, "Oh no, I hope Clone Wars never ends." My thing is, I never said I want Clone Wars to end in the video. I don't, but eventually one day it's going to. Like Star Wars Rebels set stopped being made for, and we never got like a really finalized set. Like I would have loved to get a set with all the characters that we either hadn't gotten yet, or just acknowledge it and say, okay, this is like the last one, because Star Wars Rebels just kind of faded into obscurity, and now chances are we're not getting any more Star Wars Rebels sets, which is just unfortunate, unless they, I guess, show up again or something. Like I'm sure we'll see Ezra again, we'll see like the characters again, but from that show specifically, we're not getting anything. So I don't want that to happen with Clone Wars, where one day they just drop a set. It's like, oh, okay, we're not doing any anymore, and it goes to 5-10 years, and then we just don't see any Clone Wars sets. So that was the premise of that video. So I guess the premise of this coming video would be like, don't get caught up in all the stuff that's going on where people will say, oh, this sucks, or this little thing sucks. Because right now we're living through the greatest time LEGO Star Wars has ever had, and I believe that. I mean, right now on the shelves, and here, I made an Instagram post about this. Like, you look right now on your shelf, you go to your local LEGO store, or your, I guess, local Target in some cases, there will be a 501st Battle Pack there. There will be a Mandalorian Starfighter. They have the AAT. They have an Ahsoka Brickheads. They have... Let me 1 second. Just build this real quick. They will have all these crazy things. They'll have great sets out there right now. They have the clone minifigure packs. They have the UCS AT-AT, the UCS Falcon, the UCS Star Destroyer, which, by the way, those big UCS sets are retiring this year. And on top of that, come this summer, we're also going to be having gunships on there. We're going to be having ATTEs. We're going to be having, like, Fallen Order sets. We're going to be having more Book of Boba Fett. We're having a Jabba's Palace, essentially, on shelves. Whether you like it or not, it's still there. I'm just going to check out my hyperlapse. So that's going to be my premise, just like... Yeah, okay, we're hyperlapse building. The premise of that video is essentially going to be, like, don't get too caught up, like, with all the complaining, I guess, that goes around. And this isn't attributed to any one person. This is just LEGO Star Wars fans as a whole, unfortunately. And I do my fair share of complaining. I try to be, like, 50-50. Like, I don't want to go all in just saying everything is terrible. But I also don't want to say everything is, like fantastic, because sometimes they do mess up. But overall, this is still going to be one of the greatest times for LEGO Star Wars, because kind of like we're in the midst of a really great time for Star Wars in general. Now, for those who don't know, like 2014, I still believe is the best year for Lego Star Wars. You had the 2013 sets and 2012 sets on shelves still. You even had some 2011 sets, and you just had like a mix of great sets because the Clone Wars was out. They were doing original trilogy sets, Clone Wars set, prequel sets. Then the sequels came, and they mainly did sequel sets for like 5 years. Like that was the main focus. You got sequel sets. They did a solo set in there. They did Rogue One sets, which Rogue One was really good. I'll admit that was a great wave. But you know, for the most part, we just got stuff for new movies, and we got like some original trilogy stuff, and anything that, and we got like very few prequel things, generally speaking. And now we're entering back into that time where, you know, there's no crazy movies out. So chances are, you know, like I like Star Wars when it's, I guess, not in their movie phase. So yeah, that's my take. No, there will be no Legos at all. Okay, well guys, we have minifigures now. Our second and third minifigures. Okay, back to this. Oh, catch you later to that classic brick. Oof. I got this set early at my Costco as well. Spent all my money on battle packs. Oof. You know, we have Bristol Sant now. She's been all over the place in Star Wars. She was in the prequels, and she was in the originals, and now she was in The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett. So that's a pretty good track record. That's... Who else? Who was in all three of those? Who's in Book of Boba, Mando, prequels? And, you know, I don't know if this counts. Some people are going to get upset at me. Luke Skywalker. He was in the he was in the prequels as a baby. He was also in Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett and the original trilogy and the sequel trilogy. So Luke Skywalker, I think, wins. And Luke was technically in Rebels too, because he was like in a brief scene where she says Luke, Luke, and Obi-Wan's watching Luke run. So Luke's been in the most, although he wasn't in Resistance. Resistance, I hate that it existed, specifically because it cut off all of the, oh, hi again. Thank you, Easy Plays. I appreciate that. Thank you. Wow. You guys are being really generous today, and I appreciate it. Man, y'all are the best. The Resistance broke all of the trends for Star Wars, where, like, there was no C-3PO or R2 in it, which they've been in everything. There was no, like there were battle droids, and the only trend they kept is that there's been battle droids in every single show. Now, Book of Boba Fett, I guess that'll wait to be seen. Actually, no, I take that back. No, there's still been battle droids in every era of Star Wars. There were battle droids in Resistance, there were battle droids in Rebels, there were battle droids in Book of Boba when they had the flashback scene. They were all dead, but still, Mando had him in the flashback with the B-2 battle droids. The sequels had one busted up in the background, and obviously the prequels had him. So, yeah. So that was the only tradition that show actually kept, which is kind of unfortunate, to be 100% honest. I will say that I kind of like how, like, they got rid of the, like, they haven't been using the I have a bad feeling about this line so much. Like, they don't, like, try to do that stuff anymore. Because, like, in the sequels, it felt so forced. They didn't use it at a good time. Like, in the originals, they used when they'd say it because it like, they had a bad feeling, not because, oh, they said the line. And in the sequels, it'll be like, BB-8 is like, I have a bad feeling about this as they're running at a Star Destroyer. Like, of course they have a bad feeling about this. My gosh. Or they'd have, whatchamacallit? Who else said it? Han Solo, I think, said it. And it was, like, another stupid like, of course you'd have a bad... Like, you're not supposed to say it because, like, you're about to die. Like that's stupid. So, is this your full-time job? Well, I have school, so I guess I consider it a part-time job until I don't do school. So, yeah. I guess so. Which I'm good with. This is what I do most of the time, so... Well, yeah. Sorry for asking the second time, but which do you think is better of the two oldies, the Rancor Pit or Jabba's Palace? I own the Rancor Pit. Surprisingly, I own the Rancor Pit. Now, unfortunately, I can't do a review on it because it's not complete. I am missing a Rancor finger. I need a Rancor finger, so I need to figure out where to buy one of those. Or maybe I could order a replacement part. I'm missing all the fingers on him. I don't have the Rancor breeder, or I don't know where he is. I don't know where my Gamorrean is, and... I'm sure, I think I know where my Luke is from the Rancor Pit. But I have the full pit. I have the skeleton with it. I don't know if I have the box still. So, like, I would do a review on it, but, like, I don't have all the parts, and I don't want to spend $1 billion to buy a new one. Because I don't make that much money off of those, like, review videos. So, once I get to a point where, like, the videos will pay for themselves, I'm totally going to do that. Like, so, like, if I bought a custom set or whatever, and it basically paid for itself, yeah, I'd do that. But right now, it doesn't do that for me, and I want to be able to focus, I guess, more of my efforts on, you know, stuff that will help me be able to afford, like, say, new sets or that sort of stuff. Because, like, this set's not going to pay for itself, chances are. Like, if I was the first one to review this one, it would basically pay for itself. But this one's not going to pay for itself. Like, through the reviews and everything. Which is my goal, at least, to, like, have all that, do that. And that was always my goal. Like with YouTube. Just have it pay for my hobby. And then YouTube just kind of morphed into being the hobby. So it went from paying for the hobby to being the hobby. By the way, we did finish this little section. This is my least favorite section because it's kind of useless. I really wish they took the parts that we're investing into this. So this whole bag, basically. And I wish they just, just invested it into making the rest of the set look better. But, no, we don't do that here, apparently. So, that sucks. I hope they make Luke's Jedi Academy. That would be a cool show. I'd want to wait on a set for that because I feel like they do a TV show on that. And when is the next podcast? I haven't had time to record any podcasts, and everyone's schedules just haven't been lining up. That's the thing that sucks about podcasts, is you have to, like, work. Well, it's the great thing about them, but it also sucks. You have to work with other people, and right now not everyone's schedule just lined up. It just happened to be a bad week for everyone. So yeah, stuff is coming. I have Stud City hopefully next, and then after that we're going to do Daily Tactics. And then hopefully we'll get some other people. I'm going to see if I get Life Bricks, a few other epic dudes. Yeah. Logan, I'm not saying it, Brix Spray. You've already tried this up with me, and it didn't work. Sugudis. Are you Sugudis? See, haha, I didn't say it. I said it the wrong way, and now you're going to get mad because I said it the wrong way. A Luke TV show, yes. Yeah, you see, like, I would be down for it if they recast. Like, I can't watch that CGI Luke for a whole TV show. Like, I love Mark Hamill, but they don't need to CGI him in all the time. And it's going to make Luke feel really friggin' stagnant. So, like, just recast him. They did it with Han. I really don't have a problem with it. You know, we kind of all had that problem when they recast Han. And everyone complained for a little bit. And then everyone liked it. So, like, let's just, not. Maybe you could say, like, oh, look, Mark Hamill's here as an advisor. Like, okay, I'm good with that. Now, let me watch this show. But then again, Mark Hamill also, I guess, has the star power. So, yeah. So, I guess that's what they're going for. I think they get I think people have said Sebastian Stan as Luke Skywalker. I think that's stupid. No offense to people who like that idea, but you're wrong. No, thank you. Although, you know something I do want to say? Now, I want to see the gaming characters come into live action. Because, like Iden Versio, specifically, as well as Cal, because all of their voice actors look just like them. So, do that, please. Thank you. Would be appreciated. A 70-year-old Luke right after Return of the Jedi seems like... Well, they'd CGI him down, obviously. But and then also, you see, the problem is, like with Episode 8... I mean, they could write out however they want. It's like they de-aged Adam Driver. I don't want to watch a TV show with a de-aged Adam Driver. Because first off, he won't sound like a de-aged person. He will just look de-aged, and it will look really weird. So no thank you. See, you know, the more I talk about this idea, the less I like it, to be 100% honest. I kind of just wanted to watch Grogu train. And I guess that's the problem I have with them throwing Grogu in Book of Boba. I would have much rather them, slowed down, spent more time with Grogu training, and do this whole thing, like, don't reintroduce Mando and Grogu, like, in a chase. Like, that felt kind of, like, it would have felt more meaningful if they did it a different way. But it's like, nope, we gotta have them together so that way Grogu can, like, calm a Rancor and go into Mando Season 2 with a clean slate. And for everyone who didn't watch the show, well, haha, suck on you, because when you go to watch, it's like, oh, when did Grogu get back with Mando? He just handed him off in the last episode. And I quite honestly, either feel like the writers got bored writing for Boba Fett in the middle of the show, or they just really wanted to do Mando, and they were like, no, you have to do something else, and they just wrote Mando anyway. Or Disney had some serious corporate intervention. Like, listen, guys, Grogu did really well. Throw him in this show. And honestly, I lean towards that theory the most. Like, they just wanted to have Grogu in the show because money and toys and that sort of stuff, which doesn't really help the story. So, like, I'm not a fan of that, if I'm being 100% honest. Jason Isaacs might be confirmed as live-action Grand Inquisitor. I saw that, and then I immediately went to check to see, like, what the Grand Inquisitor's TIE Fighter is going for. Because I was like, hey, I'll buy one, like, right now. Well, it's still all rumored, and I'll have it. And then the show will come out, and I'll have a Grand Inquisitor. I already have a Grand Inquisitor. But I was like, hey, I'll buy one now. And the Grand Inquisitor is going for, like, $50, $60 freaking dollars. The sealed set's going for $300. And this is, like, for a set that was, like, a subpar set back in the day. Like, nobody really cared that much about it. So, like, my gosh, you guys have got to stop buying. So, like, says, we have a special guest on, or another, like, a YouTuber on your stream. Yeah, I'll get him eventually. It'll happen. How would you do your Book of Boba Fett? What? I prefer a Rancor pit instead of the little bar. The bar is just very boring. The new Rancor pit would be very cool. See, I don't think that's like that was their option. Like this little bar right here. I don't think that was like a really like that's not really, I guess, a fair, like, they couldn't just squeeze an entire Rancor pit with those pieces. It's not a Wampa cave. They really should have invested those pieces in putting in a roof, making the tower a little taller. That's about it. Like, and then the set would have been great. And this brick was supposed to go somewhere. I don't know where. So, where do you go? There you go. There it goes. Okay. So that's really what they should have spent their time on. They should have made it more like just made it look like the old one. I don't know why they couldn't have even done the old one. They literally could have re-released the old one and threw in some new characters, and it would have been fine, and nobody would have complained. Quite frankly, I would have been good if they threw in Jabba. So my next like set ideas video I want to do is, what is this $530 set going to be? So you guys who have been following LEGO Star Wars news know there's going to be a $530 set. By the way, this feels like really nicely sized. Okay, bag 5, one more bag. We've been going through this quick, all in under an hour. 5 bags, pretty good. I move fast with building. There's no technic, no fuss. So like, I have so many ideas for this $500 set to be. A lot of people throw around Endor and all these different things, and I'm like, nah, fam, it ain't Endor. I think that's dumb. I don't think they're gonna do Endor. I could see them doing Endor, say, next year, but first off, they have this whole Geonosis wave, so I think like a Geonosis Arena holds some credibility. With that being said, I don't think they're doing Geonosis. I think it's gonna be Geonosis, Camino, or Yavin, or Jabba's Palace. I don't think it's going to be a Jedi Temple, but I'd like to see a Jedi Temple. There's so many friggin' opportunities because they never do buildings. And it's going to be something we've never seen before, probably, because it was like $530. What would you do in the Book of Boba Fett if you were the director? If I was the director of Book of Boba Fett, well, I'd have to direct the whole Disney universe, first off. Because I kind of would have been down to see The Mandalorian basically be, like, about Boba Fett. But it's like, basically The Mandalorian is Boba Fett, but like with none of the baggage of like him being a child and the whole backstory. But then I'd have to have control over all Star Wars the last 20 years. So say I was put in control of this new Book of Boba Fett show. What I probably would have liked to focus on is, like, I had focused on what happened before. I wouldn't have done the whole Tusken thing, although I think it's cool and how Boba's honorable, and I think it's an interesting take on making him this honorable dude. Like, I don't think that's why anyone likes Boba Fett. And I think that's a problem they've had with a lot of the new Star Wars projects, where they just make every character nice. Like, you could make him an anti-hero and still make him, like, an appealing character, but he doesn't have to be a good guy. Like, Mando at this point's a good guy. Which, you know, realistically, Mandalorians aren't supposed to be, like, the best people. So, like, I want to see an actual bad guy that, like, an entire show focuses. Like a Joker. Like, where everyone likes the Joker, because he's a really good bad guy. Like what's his name? Heath Ledger's Joker. So, like, if you just made Boba Fett a badass, I guess. Sorry for the, word usage for some of you. Then that would have been pretty cool. Now you could have gotten all the old bounty hunt. Maybe it could have been like a heist show. Like they had to focus on this big mission of like getting a heist done or something like that. I found the Grand Inquisitor TIE Fighter set on eBay for $70. $70 sealed? If it's open, $70. That's outrageous. And does it come with figures? I guess that's also a question. I think there are two main options for $5 and $3 set. Geonosis Arena for the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones, or Hoth Base since we go with the UCS-8080. I don't think it'll be a Hoth Base. I think they're done with Hoth now. Quite frankly, from what I've heard from LEGO employees, or at least in my area, the UCS-8080 hasn't sold super well. Like, it sold alright, but it hasn't sold super well. And, like, I own the UCS-8080. Hopefully we're going to start building it this weekend. I honestly intend on doing it, well, today. But that didn't end up happening because this came in, and I have to do this video. But, you know, there it is. You know, I don't know. They might look at their numbers and be like, you know, maybe we'll do this one another time, and they'll do something else. It really depends. I don't think it's gonna be Hoth though, to be 100% honest. But you know, we'll wait and see. Kind of hope it's not Hoth again because I'm sick of Hoth. And I think so are all you. Maybe you might not be. You might still be into this whole Hoth thing. But like this year we're getting 3 ATSTs released. We have that polybag one. We have the $50 one, and we're getting a juniors one. Literally every possible way you can get an ATST, we're getting it. Which, like, what? Like it just kind of sucks. Like, because there are so many cool slots you could have with cool things, and they just don't do them. And I'm not even saying, like, sequel stuff, like, or original trilogy stuff, or prequel stuff. I'm just saying, like, in general, there's cool stuff. Like, there's so many sequel sets I still would like to see. We still have not seen Emperor Palpatine from that movie, the main villain of Episode 9. We have not gotten in Lego form. Like, I want to see that. I think it would be cool. I want to see Snoke Ship from Episode 8. I want to see the Radis. I want to see... I'd be fine seeing the Imperial Dreadnought thing. Please make more stop motion. Wow, it's been a while since I've done stop motion. Like, what kind of stop motion? I guess like Clone Traders or like Rico Lego Star Wars story. Here's the deal: you send me a Lego Star Wars Clone Trooper, and I send you a random Clone Trooper in an Among Us drawing. You see, but shipping to where you live is like a lot. So like, what if I just send you like $5? And you could go buy a Clone Trooper with that. Mr. Brix Spray, I still owe you money for editing something. Or did I pay you that? I don't know. Brix Spray edited my How to End the Stud Shooter video, I'm pretty sure. You and Red Brix now. I'm getting confused between who's editing what. Also, what did you guys think of that Mr. Incredible? Yo, we have 80 viewers right now. Dang. Wow. This is like the largest... The most consistent large stream I've had in a really long time. Like, well, I haven't had a stream this large, like, pretty much ever where it's consistently this large. Like, I did one stream where I canceled myself because I wanted to stage to see who would get pissed and, like, not look at stuff at all. And that went really well. I got, like, 100 people on that stream. So that was kind of funny. Yeah, 76 people. That's really good. I mean, now I have 30,000 subs. I guess that's what we come to expect. Although my friend Emma Soros, she runs a channel and she like has an insane live stream audience. She like averages like 100, 200 people. I don't know how she does it because our channels are almost. I'm pretty sure we're exactly the same size at this point. Like because I was ahead of her for a while and then she just briefly went ahead of me for 30K, and I think we're back to being even. I think I don't know. Because both of our channels have kind of grown at the same time, so it's been kind of cool to see that. So she has like a huge stream audience, which is why part of the reason I started streaming more, because I'm like, I want to have that, because it's awesome. I'm trying to find this piece. There it is. We're an hour and 4 minutes in, so it's 1 o'clock now, and I still hope I can get this video out by 3. You know, the more time it goes on, the less I'm confident we could do it. But keep the faith. So I guess I never looked at the answers, and I don't feel like scrolling back up. Do you guys want to see a video on Jabba's Palace, like a full review, today? Or get a full rumor video today, and then wait tomorrow to watch Jabba's review? You tell me. I'm not gonna, like, pressure you. So you tell me. So say yes or no. Yes being, you know, I want to see this video today. It could go up a little later. I'll still watch it. Or nay, I want to see it tomorrow. Thoughts on Ewok Battle Pack? I'd be down for that, honestly. I think it's better than a Snowtrooper Battle Pack. I think just like the worst possible thing for them to do, they did in the form of a Rebel Battle Pack and Snowtrooper Battle Pack. Because like I like Endor Rebels. It's like those are the only Rebels I actually want to see. The ones I did not want to see were Hoth Rebels, because they're just, we've gotten so many and I'm bored of them. And they did that in both ways. So like hopefully we're done. Like it can't get much worse than that, to be 100% honest. So we're only going up from here. Unless they just decide to do more Snowtrooper Battle Packs every year, which would just be the stupidest thing ever. But, yeah. No, I want rumor. Rumor, no, yes, yes, no, rumor, yes. Oh, okay. So, I'm seeing a lot of no's, but it's a lot from the same guy. Yeah, Isaiah, I'll give you a warning, or whatever your name is, but, let's not spam. Rumor. Y'all want to see rumor. Okay, well, that could be arranged, and it'll also give me more time to work on this. So, that might be a thing that happens, but I'm going to upload this one. I still want to upload it at 3 on Sunday. So yeah, we're going to do that. But I want to get it out, darn, I want to get it out today. Yeah. I don't know, I guess if that's where you guys are, you know, focusing your attention and you'd rather watch that, then I'll do that. But you'll have to promise to watch the review. So, you see, usually I like to like watch like literally everyone else's on YouTube reviews. So that way, like I hear all the different takes on things, and if there are any features I missed, I get to find out about them. But the problem is there's only one review on YouTube, which I still haven't watched. I think there might be 2, so I'm gonna watch like some less popular people that have done stuff. Because, you know, support your small reviewers. I've been there. Also, I'm going to leave an affiliate link for this. So if you want to buy this, then use my affiliate link for a pre-order, because it supports me. Do you think the best bounty hunter is ever? Best bounty hunter. Like, objectively, like in terms of, like, getting the mission done, it's gotta be Cad Bane. I mean, all the Sith hired him. He's just cool. Like Cad Bane has to be the best bounty hunter out there. But, like, if I had to choose a favorite... Huh. It's a good... I like Jango Fett. Jango's pretty cool. I think Django's great. I like Jango Fett. I think I'm going to have to go with Jango. He's a Mandalorian and a bounty hunter, so he's like double cool. Yeah, Jango Fett's it. Scream, please. No, thank you. Do you think the best bounty hunter... Yeah, we already answered this. Jeez, there's so many details on this stupid little door. What's the revenue of the stud shooter video as of now? I'll have to check on that, but I think it was over like $6-7. Problem was it was under 8 minutes, I think, so it doesn't do as well under that price, yeah. Okay. Do you think that most of the rumors for the summer waves are true? Yeah. They were all reported on by reliable sources. The only ones you can't depend on officially are the gunship, because there's been no official word on that. Ooh, by the way, we're getting the little eyeball droid. Where are you? Ooh, look, he comes with a little eye print. That's awesome. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, we are back. Sorry about that. No, my mom just had to tell me something. Isn't that convenient? I just go mute. There you go. Okay. Where is this technical piece? There it is. Then we're gonna put this piece. This is a really simple feature, by the way. I'm really glad I did it. We can't hear. Yeah, I know you can't. It should be back by now. Yeah. Okay. So, how are you all? Wait for chat to refresh. We'll do Studs Q&A. Ask me a question, I guess, and we build it. Which Bib Fortune do you like more, the one in this set or 2012? It has to be 2012. I'm not a fan that this one doesn't really capture his lardness very well. His plump features, as I may put it. Bib Fat Tuna. Big Fat Tuna. Instead of Bib Fortuna, it's Big Fat Tuna. Do you think using some video figures as Star Wars figures, some are already robotic parts or creatures? Yeah, like, sometimes people use, like, CMF aliens as, like, Star Wars creatures. So, like, yeah, I mean, go for it. AirPod shoddy, I'm a catch a body look. What? I don't know what I just read. I thought, like, someone was talking about, like, their headphone quality. But no, they were just doing something. I'm really excited to see how this looks once it's finished. I'm gonna need to, like, take a second to, like, take it in. And once I do that, then I'll be like, okay. I think this set's gonna end up being, like, a 8 out of 10 for me. Just for the flaws that it has. Like, it is a flawed set. But overall, it's good. Big Fat Tuna. That's what, should I call him that in the review? That would be hysterical. We got Big Fat Tuna. Beep. I meant Bib Fortuna, sorry. Malia Teetsby. And then he gets shot. What minifigures that are currently available do you think will be worth a lot of money one day? Gar Saxon. Easy. Gar Saxon, you could literally reference Pre-Vizsla, what he's going for now. Like, literally Gar Saxon's the same thing, other than he doesn't come with a cape, which might be a minor factor. But, like, Gar Saxon, without a doubt, he's going to be a very valuable figure one day. You put money on that. You put serious money on that. Bo-Katan, I don't know if they should be putting her in a new set, but, like, they might not. I'm going to certainly buy 1 or 2 more. I'm going to buy 3 more Mando Starfighters before it retires. I just want to have, like, 2 of them, so I want to have, like, a mini fleet. And then I also want to have a sealed one. So, yeah. As for the 5 Battle Pack, I still can't get over that that's retiring this year. I thought they were going to hold on to it for longer. And quite frankly, I'm really disappointed that it's retiring this year. Like that really sucks. Like, it really, really sucks. Like, I was hoping I had another year with that thing. And while, like, you know, like, dang. That one's going to be tough to let go of. Because everyone loves that thing, and, oh, man, that one's going to be rough. And, like, I don't think it's going to really have a long sale period. Because the second it goes on sale for, like, $18, everyone's going to buy it. And I don't know if I'm going to get a chance at it for $18. Because I want to, like, If it went down to 18, I'd start seriously stockpiling. Just because I just want a bunch of them. Just to have. Because I know they're going to be expensive one day, and I'm going to want to be able to revisit it, say, once a year. And be like, hey. Okay. Well. Huh. I'm missing a piece. You want more special stormtroopers like the mortar trooper? Absolutely. 100%. You see, I can't find this piece now. And now I'm upset. Because I can't find it and it's brown. And I don't know where it is. And my carpet's brown, so that doesn't help. Where did you go, Mr. Piece? Is it in the bag? What bag was this? 5? It's not in the bag. Okay, well, dang. That's tough. Okay, you know, I'll probably find it later, so I'll just build this now, and then I'll pop it in if I find it. And if not, hopefully nobody notices. I just don't want to spend too much time looking for it if I'm not going to find it. What's your favorite Star Wars character? You know, Yoda, but probably after the Kenobi show, it's going to be Obi-Wan. Because Obi-Wan's, like, kind of already on the fence for being my favorite. And depending on how he is in the Kenobi show, like, he's going to be, like, even more my favorite. By the way, I heard Kenobi's only going to be, like, a one-season, like, show. And if that's true, that is going to be the worst. Now, what I want you all to do is watch that show a million times over so they do a second season because it just does so well. And I'm still a firm believer that it will be the best performing show in the history. Like beyond, whatchamacallit? What's it called? What's that one called? The one Mr. Beast did a video on. Squid Games. I think it's going to be bigger than that. Without a doubt, it's going to be bigger than that. Yeah. So that is my hot take. I just think it's going to be so friggin' popular. And everyone's going to love it. Because it includes, it's a show with Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, come on. Either way, it looks mostly done. All we have left to do is the throne. Cool. Let's get that started. Bag 6. How many members do I have? Quite frankly, I don't know. They don't really give me... Oh, yeah. Oh, this is my new favorite bag. By the way, minifigures look great. Love the Gamorrean and Bristol Sant. Obviously great. And now we are building one of my new favorite minifigures of all time. Oh, it's rubbery. Ooh. I don't know how much I like that. I wish it was more hard plastic, like, Ponda Baba. There he is. A Quarren. What's this one's name? Quarren. That's just... It's funny, with Bristol Sant, they just call her a Thelan Dancer. Like she has a name. Imagine being in, like, 2 eras of Star Wars and, like, 2 TV shows, and they still don't even call you by your, like, name. Like, how sad is that? And then there's my favorite bib face. Oh, wow, this fat mold. Oh, that's so weird. I don't like the way this feels. It feels, like, weird. What other YouTubers do you watch? I watch Gray Still Plays. I watch, does Ben Shapiro count as a YouTuber? Probably. Iraq's cool. Iraq's cool. I'm just saying, like, just generally Mr. Beat, he's kind of fun. He does presidential history, if anyone knows who that is. Look at this. This feels so weird. Ugh, I don't like the way this feels. Oh, it feels weird. I don't like it. It makes him feel, like, gross. I mean, but he is gross. So, like, it makes him feel normal, maybe? By the way, like, this is a great minifigure selection for a $100 set. Like, 7 figures, man. That's fantastic. Can you solve a Rubik's Cube? No. I'm not that smart. And I guess I'm putting some chicken wing bones back here for Fennec. Maybe, I don't know. Here. They just want me to just shove bones back here, and I don't get it. Then we have a crystal. That goes in this little... See, why do they do this now? They couldn't have done this earlier, because now it's, like, falling out. There we go. Here's some crystal... fun juice, or fun powder. That's what we'll call it, yeah. What YouTuber do you think is over/underrated? Lego Danny, well, I'm gonna go Lego YouTubers and then just general YouTubers. Lego Danny Bob, massively underrated Lego YouTuber. She's great. I really enjoy her videos. She did this really fun one. It was like a challenge with like all of her like cousins or something. And they had to build like the Grief Karga set. And like it was one of the more fun videos I've watched, and certainly one of the best and most fun Lego Star Wars videos I've seen, and I want to do something like that. It's just a lot to coordinate, and a lot of editing too. I mean, but that's usually how those types of videos work. I'm looking for this Beskar piece. Where are you, Beskar piece? It's not essential to the build, but I still want to have it complete. Oi, where are you? Oh, wait, there's pieces on the ground. I found these 3 pieces, but none of them are the Beskar piece. But now you're going to have me look on the entire ground to find them. Now, in terms of, like, underrated, just general YouTubers, Gray still play. Yeah, I'd say Gray still plays. He's funny. And he does stuff daily, and he's, like, the highest quality videos, so... When is Clone Trader Season 3 going to be happening? There isn't a Clone Trader Season 3. Didn't you see the end of the series? That's how the series ended, leading into Lego Star Wars Story 1. And there are tags at the end of the video, and there's links in the description, so that way you could go watch that. Which is a series made a while ago. So Clone Traders was a prequel to that. Just those don't involve Gary. So the real question you should be asking is, where is Rico Lego Star Wars Story 3? I am like most movie and you know something I've noticed with a lot of movie studios, the third is usually the worst. So I was like, what if I just don't make a third? That's not why I did it, but yeah, I'm gonna revisit Rico Lego Star Wars Story 3 one day. I have a script for it, so like it's gonna happen. It's just like more when. I was actually cleaning out the Lego area or downstairs last night, my room, Lego room, and lo and behold, I found the script for Rico Lego Star Wars Story 3 because I got started working on it. I did. Like, this was when my studio was still up here, actually. So this was 2 years ago now. It probably was close to 2 years ago now. Closer to 2 years ago now. Well, I guess it was in June I started, but then I was like, I don't know. I just never like finished it. I guess, or well, I got like the first scene done for Rico Lego Star Wars Story 3, which is actually exclusive to members. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But and also the script is privy to members, but I have modified it since then to incorporate Clone Traders. So. The only reason I do it is to complete it for myself. So I might one day just do a table read, and I'll just like read through it. Like, this is the story, just so that way I could like just do that, because I kind of want to do that. That would be awesome. And get all the cast on like a video conference. Any chance we did a collab between you and M&R? I would love that. I like his videos. I don't think he likes me very much though, so. I don't know, maybe one day. I'd be down. Do you think the new Bib Fortuna is thick or not thick? Not thick. They don't even try to capture the fat. Like, you don't even get that from him. Like, if you just saw this out of the blue, you wouldn't know that he was fat. Which I guess he wasn't that fat. Like, you have the like they could have done something like the Gamorrean, where they do a special mold and they just connect it all. I believe that's there's a special thing they call that piece. Like, they call it like a cheese board, like with Chewbacca and the Gamorrean. I remember reading that in one of the Lego Star Wars novels. What would be your dream prequel, sequel, original set? So it can't be based off of a show, is all you're saying. So it can't be Clone Wars. If I had to choose any set that I'd like to see made, quite honestly, I'd like to see either a UCS Venator or one of the UCS droid control ships. That would just be cool. Yeah, I guess that's one of the ones I'd like to see most. And that's why I got excited, because when you're in an advent calendar, they put in a droid control ship out of the blue. I'm like, oh, maybe this means we're getting one. It did not. Unless it's still coming. We'll wait and see. I am still confident that they just pushed it back. Maybe that's the $530 set. I'll throw it out there now. They could surprise us all. Although I sincerely doubt it. There's no way they'd do that set for $530. But, you know, I have been proven wrong before. Literally the day that the rumor came out for the UCS Republic gunship, at the same time the rumor came out, I uploaded a video that said why the UCS gunship, like the gunship isn't happening that year, because we were thinking it was gonna happen next year. So I was like, oh, the gunship's not gonna happen, and then oh, it's happening. Oh, that was probably the worst oopsie I've had with news. The recent one I've had. And this was that wasn't news. That was just an opinion, poorly timed opinion. The recent thing we've had with the news is that one that was from a Buzz Lightyear set, that I thought was from Kenobi, because I saw it and I was like, oh, this is from Kenobi, because A, it was surrounded by only Lego Star Wars figures. There were no other minifigures in that whole lot, and B, like, it looks kind of like a Mustafarian. So, yeah. So I felt like I was fair in that assumption, seeing as it was the only Star Wars figure there. Yeah. Hello there, Hugo. What would be your dream $530 set? Well, I still don't own a Death Star, so I'll throw that out there. But, obviously Geonosis Arena or Camino would all be great. So, I guess there's your answer. So I probably would prefer Camino, to be 100% honest, than Geonosis. And I guess that's also because I know Lego will never do Camino. Someone pulls up this clip when we get the rumor in 3 months, Actually, someone please do that. So if they ever reveal Camino, then I get to have that washed in my face. By the way, we're almost done. An hour and 30 minutes is not bad for a $100 set. It's not great. It's not a fantastic time, but it's not bad. It's probably going to be an hour 45 by the time I'm done. So, yeah, it's looking very slim that we're going to get this out by 3. I need to eat something still, and if I could get this out by 4, I'll upload it. But if not, then I'm just going to upload, well, if I'm not confident I can get it out by then I'll just, do the rumor video. See, because I really want to get this one out today, because I want it to be sooner than later. So, I don't want it to get to be 6 o'clock and I upload a video. So, videos late that are posted late generally don't do as well. Do you know Sanders 3 Sudos? Yeah, I've talked to him a lot. He's great. He makes some really fun videos. Very cool kid. Yeah, they're like brothers, I think, that run that thing. No, he's awesome. Strongly recommend that channel. What would you change about your entire point about Lego in a bad and good way? I don't know. You might want to rephrase that, buddy. You might want just a little bit better English, I guess. I'm not entirely sure how to make of that. Do you know Sanders 3 Lego? Yes. Stop spanning Among Us. It's old. My streams, man, they're stuck in 2020. I think most people are, to be 100% honest. It's oh, 2022. That's 2 years after 2020. That's weird. What Attack of the Clone 20th anniversary set seemed most would you like to see most in the summer wave? Obviously, play Scale Gunship. And Petronaki Arena. That would be good. But I don't think, guys, I don't think they're doing it because of the 20th anniversary. Like, sure, that's neat and all, but I don't think that's why they're doing it. I think they're just doing it because they just want to. Like, I don't think they're doing it just because of the anniversary. I think they just kind of want to do it. I mean, it depends on the licensing. But, and I guess time will tell with that. But I don't think they're doing it just because they want to. Or like, they just want to do an Attack of the Clones anniversary. That's not why they're doing it. They're just doing it because they want it. That's my take. Okay. Oh, wow. These arch pieces are weird, man. I don't like that. Oh, well, by the way, we're almost done. I think we are. Oh, found the extra Beskar piece. Knew it would happen. And we just put on the 2 Rancorian throne room pieces. And we're going to put it on like a so. Oh, wait. We need to have that plate, too. Okay, Rancor 1 is on. And Rancor number 2 is on. And then we also have these 2 pieces right here, are gold. Okay, well now we have 1, so we put that. And we have this little weird detail here in the corner. And then we put down this. And we have all these extra pieces. We don't need them, right? Okay. And then we put this on. I guess we slide it in. Yeah, and like so, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Boba Fett's palace. Now let's just detail it out with all of our minifigures. So we're going to put Bib Fat Tuna on it, of course. Yo, Easy Plays donated $1. Shrek. Yes, ma'am. Or yes, sir. I think you're a sir. I don't know. You sound like a sir. You sound like a sir. Here, so then we get that. We got Boba, who can shoot him. We got Fennec, who I could, I guess, put on the stairs. We have, we'll have Bristol Sands up here. We have, our Quarren dude. He's, just vibing on the roof. We have our Gamorrean here. He's just kind of looking away. He's like, it wasn't my fault, guys. Oh, whoa, nope, we busted a mug. We're just gonna have, Gamorrean, actually. He's gonna be up here. He's like, oh, I don't know what's going on down there. Honestly, they should fit Boba's back to tank. And then we're going to have, the Nikto. By the way, this thing comes off like a pain in the butt. We're having the Nikto behind him. He's like, oh, crud. I knocked over the Nikto, guys. Yeah, and Fennec can be here, and they could shoot him together. Aw, how cute. I don't like how that slides out so easily. And you can do this, like, whole thing, where you, like, kind of just... You see, this is what they were going for more. They were going for the interior value, not as much the exterior. And to be 100% honest, like, here are the problems I have with the exterior. I'll say this right now. They should... Literally, right here. See this structure right here? They could have made this right here. Could have, like, made it, like, 2 extra bricks taller. Would have been perfect. This needs a tiny roof. Teeny tiny one. It just needs it around the front. Like, literally, roof piece here and here. And maybe, like, a little small one up here. It's good. That's it. That's all this thing needed. It would have been perfect. So I think, like... It wouldn't have been perfect. It would have had problems still, but, like, it would have been pretty good. So, that is my take. Let's see, is there anything special in the instructions? They don't even include advertisements in the back of the instructions. So, either way, that is pretty cool. Also, what do you think? We have the Republic Studs beach blanket towel. Oh, and... Okay. But either way, guys, an hour 33 minutes in. Thank you so much for all the support. The stream, 71 viewers right now. Bananas. Let me stop the hyperlapse, and then we'll say goodbye or something. Okay, hyperlapse is done. What's my phone at? Jeez, 45. That's no bueno. Okay. Yeah. So, I think we're going to end it off there, guys. Thank you so much. The flat roof could use a little more curvature. That's about it here. Boom, fixed. Easy Plays, do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. He lives on Drury Lane, yes. But yeah, either way, it's not that bad of a set. I think it's a good set. Thank you again, Easy and Bread Productions, especially for all, or iPlays. For all the donos. You guys, mad lads. Corey's here. What's up, Corey? How you doing? Corey, I haven't seen you in forever, my guy. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. And we also got, stuff through chat. So here. So we went from 14 to 18. For my peanut M&M fund. It can't be a stream without a peanut M&M. 1 second. I need a peanut M&M. We're gonna end it off. You guys know, everyone on my live stream chat knows we always eat M&Ms. Okay, we had our M&Ms. Corey is here. Doing good, how are you? I am great, Corey. Let me know. Here, message me on Instagram. Haven't seen you in a while. Daily Brick, what's up? Okay, everyone joins now, of course. I'm gonna have M&M, because that's addicting. Dang it. Okay, I'm done. You're doing your ending stream. Yeah. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Stay awesome. Also, check out my video. YouTube sent me a box. So check that out. It's really fun. It was a surprise to say the least. I'll let you see it. I was shocked. Find that was like a